G'day, I'm Clive and welcome. Today we're going to take a look at the Savotta 4-litre vertical pouch. I've had people asking what will fit in these and will certain tents or certain shelters fit in these. So I thought the easiest way was to show you two setups of what will fit in these actual pouches. Now you may do it different, you may want to know something different will go in there and how it will work. So really this is just to say this is how I've done it today, and here's some ideas, and hopefully it will give you ideas of any equipment or gear you've got that you want to carry in the side pouches. Now get the main one, the biggest one first, or the one that's got seems to have the most in. Now there's only one item in here, and that's my shelter. And the one I've got in here at the moment, which will compress down even further, is the Anaconda Pro one-person shelter. I've got the footprint here, the pegs in here, or the guy lines all fit in here. I've actually put it in its own sack, and it just seems to slide in a lot easier than putting them in individually. So just to show you, it's the Anaconda Pro 1 shelter. Now that can be compressed even further down, so I could end up with more room in here. But that just shows you, I actually fitted the Anaconda 2, not the Pro version, the Anaconda 2, where it's got its outer fly and it's got the inner tent. It's a bit more of a struggle to get it in there, but it did go in. It's not something I'd want to do myself, because in the mornings I want to throw my tent down or my shelter down and just slide it straight into the pouch. Yeah, make sure everything's tucked in out of the way of the zip. Zip it up. And that's that, ready to go. Now I won't be showing what I've got in here at the moment, because all I've got is a large winter sleeping bag just shoved in to give the actual pack some shape. Now the second side, this one here, has still got room in there. I can fit more into it, so if I needed to I could. Let's show you one at a time, and I'll lay it out on here so you get an idea of the amount that's actually in here. First of all, my glasses case, and what I'm carrying in there at the moment is the, what's this one? Yeah, the Sun Blesser head torch. So when that comes out at night and I'll get my head down, my glasses go in there, so when I'm in the shelter I don't end up whacking my glasses, kneeling on them or put my elbow on them. They're safe in the glass case there. So there's the first one. Second, for the colder nights, my merino beanie. And I've just put this in here. Normally I'd have this on my pouch, or on my belt, sorry. But that's my bush knife, my survivor knife. Next is my not so basic but basic hygiene kit, which is toothbrush, toothpaste, a small towel, some hand sanitizer, that sort of thing, soap, small button cloths. That works. Half of that I don't use when I go out, it's just there for when I get into the towns, just so I smell better. Basic Scout Mark II fire kit, and that's the Helicon Tex. And then I've got my Ditty pouch. And what I've got in here, now I've stopped carrying paracord, or the 7-strand one, and I carry tactical cord, which is only 2.4 millimeters, but it's more than substantial in strength and for what I need. A couple of glow sticks. That's at the DC4 sharpening stone. Some spare pegs for when the ground gets a little bit softer. And like I said, when all this was in there, I still had space at the top to put a few more little bits in. My Flextail pump for inflating my sleep mat. It's got all the different adapters in there, so it'll fit different sleep mats. And this is one of the old ones. I think it was the first one they had with the light on the bottom. So it's still going strong. Next is my cook kit and my water filter, which is a little Sawyer. I think this is the micro squeeze, this one. I've got the CNOC, yeah, 2 litre water bladder, so I'll throw the dirty stuff in there and just filter it through, either into my pot or into my water container. Stay. And when I put that down in there, just to save room, instead of rolling it all up like this and you've got a fair bit of a bulk, I just wrap that around my cook kit and it makes very little difference in space. It's just easier to get in as well, and I could just shove that down the side at the front and the front sits flat. I got a bit fed up with the one that came with that, the little, I think it's about 750ml. So I went with a 2 litre, and I can just leave it hanging and I can wander away, do little bits and bobs and come back, and that's just dripped all the way through. Pot kit, or cook kit I've got. If you follow my channel, you've probably seen this before. Small spoon, that's all I need. The lid. Micro Bic lighter. BRS titanium stove. Let's try and get this out. It's got caught on a thread. There we go. Don't believe the negativity about these. They are a lot better than people make out. Gas cylinder stand. £100, it's in grams, I think they measure these. Yep, 100 gram gas canister. £750ml pot, and they say 375. I wouldn't risk it past the 350, 325ml, but that's the cup, and that sits nice on the bottom. All this, as you saw, came out the vertical 4 litre pouch from Savotta, and that one still had room to fit a little bit more in. So looking at that, there's 28 litres altogether if I use the main pack. So yeah, you know, I'd just throw some sleeping bag in there, some clothes in there, my food in there, or if I wanted to, oh no, that's the wrong one. Yep, here it is. This one here, the larger vertical pouch, that'll sit on the back there, and I can fit about 7 to 10 days worth of food in that if I'm using the ultralight hiking food. So let's see how to get it all back in now, to show how fairly simple it was. Gas canister goes in the pot,
That goes upside down, so the grooves in it sit over the top where you screw your cook kit on, your stove onto. Let's fold that down. Get that put away now. Now we've still got room in there, so I can throw little bits and bobs, a little cloth in there if I wanted to, some coffee, some tea bags, some little cubes of like OXO, the gravy stuff, which is good if you're in cold weather, if you just want to drink but no tea or coffee. That will just give you that taste of your beef or your chicken one. You just warm it up on the inside. Lid back on, and as you saw, the cup sat on the bottom. Let's play this one. You don't have to have this in a bag, it's just easier for me because I can just put everything in, tighten it all up, and it's all ready to go, and it's not going to be messing around, not moving around my backpack or the pouch. Everything's in one place. Got the Canuck around it, Canuck, whatever you want to call it. The water filter kit, or the bag. Water filter, I'll push down to the front corner here. Ditty bag, I'll push down the side there. Now if I had this right in front of me, it'd be a lot easier, I wouldn't have to stretch over. Flex tail will sit on top of my cook kit. That, I suppose I could just put down the side there, because I've still got plenty of room. Oh no, I'll do it slightly different. Basic hygiene, zip it up a little bit. I'll put that down the side next to it. Beanie. Push it over a bit. Put the knife back in. My glasses case, and you can see that comes back to here, and we've still got an inch at the front and down to here and all the way across from anything else you want to go in. You can even put a little bit on top because that will squash down. So there's two Savotta vertical 4-litre pouches, what you can carry in them. So I hope this has given you an idea of using these pouches. Like I said, this has got my one-person shelter in there, which is the Lanshan 1 Pro. All my main stuff over here for cooking, for water and food, for starting a fire. Yeah, I've got my knife in there at the moment, which normally go on my belt. Yeah, my beanie to help keep warm, my ditty kit, so if there's any cord I need, or my extra pegs, like I said, for the softer ground, the the stick lights for the night time in case I lose power in my batteries, and a head torch. My glasses with my actual head torch in it, my beanie, yeah. So just in them two pouches, like I said, with room to spare in that one, that's how much will fit. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you're not a subscriber already, please go down below, click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell next to it and select all, so you can be notified of all future videos. And if you are already a subscriber, again, I thank you very much.